It's the Absurd American Nerdcast with your hosts, Freddie and Mr. S.
Mr. Asshole, do you want to start off with Andor, my friend? We're going to start off
Yeah,
and
we
jump into the
we
Star
can
Wars topic.
totally discuss some Andor. Andor is still one of the best shows that's coming out, especially with Star Wars and everything right now. The writing's really awesome and intricate. We love the story development, the character development. This, like I had mentioned, that it's very slow and slow moving, but at the same time, I'm really appreciating all the sound, like the finer little details that they're adding in, all the fun stuff that we're getting that's really tying everything Star Wars together, especially for the Rebel Alliance. Um, so in that kind of aspect, it is going kind of slow. So I know that we've missed out on a couple of episodes talking, but we didn't really miss a lot. Kazian went to prison. He then planned an escape, and now he has escaped prison, which is really awesome. And of course, we saw him running away with his friend, who we see again in Rogue One and everything I mentioned in our last episode. So I mean, overall, it was cool to see a bank heist, so to speak, and then now we see a prison escape. So, I mean, sky's the limit. What's coming up next? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens with this show. So far, there's only like 10 episodes this season, so I think from what we were hearing, what they plan to do with the second season is have it a week before the events of Rogue One is supposed to happen, um, which I'm excited to see. Like, I'm excited to see the development and the beginning of the Rebel Alliance, the formation of it, how it came to be, how Andor became so intertwined and connected into the Rebel Alliance, what he had to do, because he said he did a lot of bad things in Rogue One, and he's been in this fight since he was so young, and I'm excited to see what he had to go through, because I can only imagine like on the side of the Imperials on like the ruthless things that they have to do because of their loyalty and their siding. But I'm also like excited to see like what it takes for these rebels or to an imperialist, these terrorists are taking to restore order to the Republic. So I'm excited to see all this. Also, with as there's so many Easter eggs like in that man's like gallery, from a headdress to a Sith armor to like Plo Koon's breathing mask. Like we've had so many Easter eggs connecting to like the past, the present, and the future of Star Wars.
Right.
Like it's so easy to dive into this show because it's showing a side of Star Wars that we haven't seen, like the underbelly, which is what we wanted. Like I've seen a lot of people kind of criticize the show. I mean, you just said like the show's been going really slow, which I mean it has, but that's because you're
It's kind of the
building a
principle
story. Like
behind
you're
it. Yeah.
building the world around you, the characters. You want character development, and that's something that we didn't really have in the sequel trilogy. Like we didn't have that proper character development like we've seen through the entire like original trilogy and prequels too. So and Clone Wars and Rebels and I'm just kind of glad that we're getting what we got now in Andor, and it's kind of satisfying the whole like original Star Wars feeling, of that like old like 70s like retro Star Wars feeling, and it just kind of goes through that entire show and has like that same feeling of like, wow, this is Star Wars. This is like what Star Wars is supposed to be, an
Right.
espionage show.
I'm gonna say that I totally agree with you. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Andor is just one of those shows that we're getting all the goods with, and you really just can't complain about it. Like you are literally getting slow and good character development, excellent writing, superb acting, just all around like cinematography, costuming, everything. Everything is going so well for them. It's so great. So props to Andor. You're doing an amazing job. I still can't wait to see what else that we're getting from Star Wars.
This has been the Absurd America Nerdcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. And click here for more.